Hi, good afternoon chaps, hope you're all having a good one. Yep, it's another drivey, whatever it is. Now, I don't do many of these. This is a VR, a video response I think they call them. Now I'm doing my outrun special again. It was either that or it's looking at my ugly face, so I thought I'll go for the outrun one this time, since it's been a wee while. So anyway, yeah, this is a video response to, and it's to my friend Swifto, or Swifto Cellulose, I think he calls himself. Now he put out a video, it was yesterday I think it was, and it was a video response to a chap, I cannot remember his name. I did actually watch the guy's video, but I can't remember his name, but I will put a link to both Swifto's video and also to the original one in the description down below. Yeah, the guy's name is, his channel is Sardonic Pickle, and it was basically called a sub count ramble. Now yeah, the age old discussion about subscribers, subbies, call it whatever you want, in YouTube. Now I was talking about it last week in my Friday waffle. I was having a bit of a rant because yeah, I've been on what do you call it, my sub count had been sitting beneath, just sort of, my sub count had been sitting between 24900 and 2500. In other words, I was just under the 2,500 subscribers, and it was sitting there for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and it just seemed to be that every time I picked up a couple of subscribers and get to like 5499, it would fall again, it would go back down again, and it was going on like this for a good few weeks. And obviously, you know, 2.5 is for me, it's an amazing amount. And it was, but the thing is, it's also a bit of a landmark, 2,500, you know. And the fact that I was almost getting there and then I wasn't quite getting there, I was like, ah. Now, as I say, Swifto put out this video, and it's absolutely worth listening to. Make sure you've got plenty of time, because it's about an hour, it's over an hour in length, and it's one of his kind of rambles, and he does make a lot of valid points about subscribers. He has been in YouTube quite a bit longer than myself. I mean, I got started kind of it was either the middle or the end, towards the end of 2013, so I've been doing this now for almost 6 years, which is quite scary. And yeah, it's, you know, what this sort of the ramble was about is, you know, do subscribers matter? Now it depends how you look at it. I mean, Swifto was, and I know, I think he was having a wee dig at me, and I don't mind that. But he did. When I was rambling about, having a moan about my subscriber numbers in my Friday waffle, I was it wasn't just about subscribers, but I was having a kind of general rant about the lack of support in the sort of YouTube community. Now, I hopefully came across my video, but I think Swifto didn't seem to pick that up. I was not having a dig. In fact, it wasn't even a dig anyway, but I wasn't moaning about the support I get from people who watch my videos, because I would never do that, because you lot are just special. You really are, you know. It's I appreciate all the support that everybody gives me. The dig was more about the lack of any community. We like to talk about the YouTube community. A community, to me, I don't know what it means in Latin or what it means in the Oxford Dictionary, but I would always think of a community as being a group of people with similar circumstances, whether it's in the same housing estate, whether it's in the same club, whether it's in the same hobby, and I would imagine it's a group of people with similar hobbies or similar interests or whatever, who kind of help one another. Now, possibly 2, 3, 4 years ago, that was a thing, but I've got to say, I don't think it is now. I really don't. I've got some good mates who have really good channels, and they help me enormously, you know. To name but a few, I've got Lawn Boys Post 1975, I've got Lactobacillus Prime, I've got Down the Rabbit Hole, I've got Swifto, I've got Wee Bob, there's Neil, who does retro gaming memes. I can't remember what Neil's YouTube channel is, but you know what, I have got, there is a small number, and I emphasise the word small, there is a small number of people, friends, who have YouTube channels who help me. You know, we do collaboration videos, which is always good fun. But when I say support, I mean helping other people to kind of grow their channel, and I really don't think that is something that I've seen any evidence of in the last few years. I used to do questions for the community, and I think the last couple that I did, I don't know when I last did them, maybe about a year ago, maybe slightly less than that, the response, I'll be honest, was pish. It was. The response I got was, you know, I just thought to myself, why bother doing a question to the community? Yeah, I know it's to my guys, my pals who watch my channel, but it was also to people with YouTube channels, because a big part of doing a sort of question for the community type thing is to watch back the responses to the questions. Like I said, I done a few about a year ago, and the response was derisory, to say the least, so I didn't bother doing it. As far as shout outs, I mean, shout outs are a thing basically whereby on your channel you will say, I watch blah blah blah's channel, it's great fun, really good, why don't you go and check it out, here's the link below, if you like it, please support the guy and subscribe to his channel. I would like to think that I do my part when it comes to shout outs. I do, and quite a lot, mention my mates' channels, because I think it's good. You know, at the end of the day, if somebody's watching my channel and they, excuse me, and they enjoy it, then chances are they're going to enjoy other channels, and that's what the shout out's all about. It's not even so much to support the other channel, it's just really, it's a way of sharing information. We're all in this together, we're all got a sort of an equal hobby in what we do in this, you know, classic video games thing. And so, you know, why wouldn't you tell your mates about, oh, why didn't you go and watch this? It's like if you enjoyed, you know, I don't know, watching science fiction programs, you're going to say to your mate, oh, by the way, I saw a cracking TV program last week called, I don't know, blah blah blah, Stranger Things, why don't you watch it? And they'll go, yeah, that's fine. You know, if they like it, they'll watch. If they don't like it, they'll not watch it. And it's the same with YouTube, because at the end of the day, YouTube is, it's just another medium for watching stuff or listening to stuff. So yeah, the dig I was making a couple of weekends ago was absolutely not about the people that watch, my mates that watch the channel. And you know, the channels I mentioned there, you know, these guys do give me support. I mean, Swifto himself has done me some cracking video animations for my YouTube. I will need to get him to update it, because the ones that he did, I was a bit fuller faced and a bit greyer. So yeah, he'll need to get an updated one with me with my newly dyed beard, nice and black in colour, and a bit slightly thinner face, less chubby. But like I said, the dig was not about these guys, because the channels I've mentioned, they're good mates, we all help each other, we comment, you know, thank Cokie and Ian as well. There's loads. I didn't really want to start naming channels because you end up going to forget people, and I don't want to do that, but there's a lot of channels, like I says, I watch, and there is nothing. You actually very rarely get any comments from these other channels. So and what I sometimes do is I'll go in and look at other channels, and I'll look to see if they even like my videos, and they don't. So it is a wee bit disappointing that you get a lack of support. And what I tend to do, and you might say I'm a big child, by doing this, but if I'm commenting and watching somebody's channel and I find out that there's no evidence that they watch my videos or comment or like or anything, then that'll kind of make me think, well, you know what, I'm not gonna do the same, because at the end of the day it's about mutual respect, mutual help, helping one another. So if one channel is particularly not commenting on videos, not watching my videos, then why should I do the same for them? Don't get me wrong, I'll watch a video channel because I like it. So just because they don't, there's lots of channels that I watch that would not even know I exist, but I still like watching their videos. I wouldn't not watch them just because they don't comment on my channels. But I'm talking about smaller channels that do know me but don't ever comment, subscribe. They don't comment, they don't like anything. So it's all about, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. So that was the kind of rant part I was talking about. But getting back to the subscribers, do people get a hang up about it? Do people overestimate the importance of it? I don't know. Now, one thing that I hear a lot, including Swifto, he was talking about that, is people going about how YouTube now places very little emphasis. I thought that was a mark I could wipe off. I can't, it's outside. Yeah, YouTube places very little emphasis on subscriber numbers. They use various algorithms, etc., to work out where your video should appear on a search. Should it appear on the front page, should it appear on page 32, whatever. And as any YouTuber, or probably anybody, excuse me, I'm tired, anybody that watches YouTube, or indeed has their own channel, people will know that subscriber numbers are but a number. That's all it is. It's just a number. It's basically, well, exactly what it is. It does what it says in the tin. It is the number of people. It is a number of people that have watched a video of yours, maybe for 10 seconds, and then they've hit the subscribe button. But it does not mean that they will come back and watch anything. It doesn't even mean that they watch any of your videos. They've maybe subscribed and they don't even watch a video. I've currently got just over 2,500 subscribers, which is a phenomenal amount, absolutely. Now, I know Swifto was he made a wee dig at me saying about, oh, what a shame, you've only got 2,500 subscribers. I absolutely, totally appreciate every single one of them. I don't mind saying this, I work bloody hard with my video channel. I put out probably 4 or 5 videos a week. I do put a lot of effort in, and I think I deserve what I've got, and I absolutely appreciate every single person that has ever watched any one of my videos, whether it's for a one-off, whether it's for 5 minutes, whether it's constant. I have got a group of people who, if I do a live stream, I can guarantee they'll be on it. If I do my Friday waffle, they'll watch it, they'll comment, they'll give me thumbs up, they'll give me ideas for stuff. So I do absolutely appreciate everyone. But as you know, yeah, I've got 2,500 subscribers. My videos on average, probably about the 150 views. Obviously, that's within a couple of weeks. Obviously, some videos will go up. I mean, I've hit about 6,000 views on my Super Mario Brothers on the C64. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of bizarre. Some videos just seem to really tick the boxes. But yeah, in the main, so I've got 2,500 now. 10% of that would be 250 views. I'm pulling in about 175 views generally on after a couple of weeks. So that's, I don't know what that would be, about 7%, something like that. So I've got about 7% of the people who have subscribed to my channel actually watch the videos, which is quite a small amount. It means about 93% of people that watch my channel don't watch it. Sorry, 93% of those who have subscribed to my channel don't actually watch it. Now that's the same for anybody. You go and look at PewDiePie. I don't know what he's up to now, 75 million or something. I have no idea, none at all. But I will guarantee that virtually every channel, virtually every channel will, whatever subscriber numbers they've got, unless they're a very, very, very small channel, maybe with 10 subscribers, you'll probably find it'll be more than that. But generally, anybody, you know, with a video channel, the number of views compared to the number of subscribers they have is very, very small. I reckon no more than about 10%. You know, so that's just the way it goes. But getting back kind of on topic as to what Swifto was and Sardonic Pickle were kind of talking about. You know, do we place too much emphasis on subscribers? For me personally, you know, a sub count, it's kind of a measure, and I'm not going to use the word success. What is success? Is Richard Branson a successful person? Was my granny, who lived to 105 years old, a success? My granny had virtually no money, but she was 105. Is that a success? Nobody can gauge what success is. You know, is money a success? I don't think it is. To me, success is in your own head. You have something that a goal of some sort, whether it's a job, whether it's running a park run, a 5k, whether it's doing a YouTube channel, whatever. We've all got goals. It might even be, right, my goal's going to be to get messages on a Saturday and wash the car, and if you do that, then yeah, it's a success. So I can't really say you can measure YouTube via success, but for me personally, the subscriber number is an indication, and it is just that, is an indication of how well received my videos are, my YouTube channel is. So for that reason, you know, having more subscribers is good for me, because I do love the sort of intimacy of my channel. It's not a big channel, you know, it's bigger than a lot, but it's a lot smaller than more, you know what I mean? It's I love the interactivity with it, and I wouldn't get that intimacy if I had a larger audience. But saying that, it's nice to think that I want as many people to watch my channel as I possibly can, not because, oh look at me, I'm fantastic, because I like to sort of share the goodness, share the happiness. I do this for free, so I want as many people to watch it. My girlfriend actually said something to me a couple of weeks ago, and I think I touched on this about doing a second channel. She said, why don't you try and make a full-time living out of YouTube? And I says, well, it's not going to happen. I says, the problem I've got is, one, I'm too old, two, my content is very niche. It's a very, very niche subject. It's not going to appeal to a lot of people, so I'm never ever going to be able to make a living out of it, unless I was to change what I was doing. You know, if I completely changed my videos and, I don't know, made videos about reaction videos or Call of Duty, or I don't know, anything more mainstream. You know, I have got one of the least mainstream channels that you're ever likely to watch. I mean, one of the videos I did was the history of the tape loader. Really? I mean, how geeky is that? I could guarantee you could go into a shopping centre in Glasgow and ask 1,000 people, would you be interested in watching a video all about the history of the tape loader? more specifically on the Commodore 64, I would almost guarantee that 999 people would say no, because they're not interested in it, it's too niche. So for that reason, I will never ever be able to, unless Commodore tape loader history became the new Kim Kardashian and it became, people were tweeting, oh my god, wait till you see this absolutely brilliant video that Mainmeister has put out, then I might become a millionaire. But until that happens, which is probably never, it's not going to happen. So nah, the video channel is never going to be a full-time hobby. I know I've always banged on about, you know, I don't want to make money. I would be stupid if somebody came to me and says, listen mate, if you were to I don't know, do this full-time, you can pull in £2,000 a month. I could quite happily give up my job and live off the proceeds of YouTube. It's not going to happen. I'm not that daft, I'm realistic. But going back to the topic, yeah, subscriber numbers, it's just a number. It is just a number. I mean, the thing is, the more subscribers you have, the bigger your potential audience is going to be. So if I had 10,000 subscribers, chances are I would maybe be getting about, I don't know, 700 views per video. As it is, where I am at the moment, I'm pulling in about 175 views on average within a couple of weeks. So the subscriber thing, no, it's relevant as far as it's a gauge of, I'm not going to use the phrase, your success. Well, maybe for me personally, yeah, it is a gauge of my success. My success as in being able to get my videos out there to a wider audience. But you know, that's as far as it goes. Yeah, it's all about views. I mean, it's views are the thing that generate money, etc, etc. And as I've mentioned before, I do monetize my channel, and I was interested to hear Swifto's comments about adverts in videos as opposed to Patreon. Now, I do have adverts on my videos. If anybody, can anybody tell me, when you watch one of my longer videos, do you get adverts popping up mid-video? I'm curious as to whether that happens, because yeah, I would be genuinely curious as to know if that happens. Personally, adverts in videos, yeah, it's a pain in the arse, but it's not a deal breaker. It would not stop me, it wouldn't stop me watching my, it wouldn't stop me watching a channel. I would rather have ads in my videos, because any money I'm getting is going to come from YouTube and advertisers and Google. I do not want to expect anybody, people who watch my videos, to give me anything. I do not, it doesn't sit comfortable with me at all. Swifto seems to think that he seems to think that Patreon is the better way to go. Yeah, possibly from a viewer's perspective, Patreon is the better way to go, because it means that you don't have to watch adverts. But for me, I don't want to have a Patreon. You know what, there is nothing fundamentally wrong about Patreon at all. There really isn't. It's not like somebody's saying, give me your money, you need to pay me money or else you can't watch my videos. People don't do that. Well, some people do, but anyway, we'll not go into that. It's really a viewer's choice as to whether they want to donate money. As I mentioned, I was watching Kim Justice's channel a couple of weeks ago, or last Friday I think it was, and within the space of a couple of minutes she had been given 45 quid, and that just kind of, I don't know, I just thought, bloody hell. I mean, we all know how hard we have to work to get 45 quid. 45 quid's a lot of money, and she pulled that in over, you know, 5 minutes. Now, understand that if you're making something a full-time job, then you have to try and get money, because that's your job. It's like, I fix computers for people for free. Not everybody, I do it for my mates and family. and I don't charge for it. But if I was going to be doing it full time, if it was going to be my job to fix computers, then I would 100% have to charge, because it's my job. And I understand people like Kim Justice, Slopes Game Room, Guru Larry, all these people, it's their job, so they need to pull in money. If they don't pull the money in, they're not going to get any income, and ultimately they're going to have to probably go and get another job. So I do understand why they do that. It's a personal choice. I've chosen not to go down the Patreon route. It doesn't really sit well with me. But I just thought, well, you know what, stuff it. If Google are willing to give me some money for having a little advert on my video, then that's absolutely fine. I did ask way back at the time, I think it was I don't know, February last year, I think it was. I did ask for people's opinions as to, would the fact that I had adverts on my videos, would that stop people watching them? And I don't think I had a single person say to me, I would stop watching your videos because you've got adverts. I look upon it as, you know, them watching my video is that's them giving me payment for what I do. I don't expect any payment back, but that's them giving me their sort of thank you, and that, you know, that means the world to me. It really does. So yeah, just to kind of summarise, no, I don't think swabscriber numbers are particularly relevant, other than it's a gauge of where you are with your channel. Swifto did also mention quite a few times about his channel's got about 50 odd, 60 subscribers. You know what, I have got absolutely no idea at all why he has so few subscribers. I don't know. I have given him multiple shout outs in the past, and I'm going to do it again. Please click down below and have a look, watch some of his videos. As I says, he's not for everybody. I'm not for everybody. We've all got our own tastes and opinions and whatever. But yeah, all I would say, Swifto, is you get out what you put in, and I think the harder you work increases your chance of getting more viewers. I do put a lot of hard work into my channel. I mean, like yourself, like most of my pals, we've all got full-time jobs, but I try and I do put a lot of hard work in, a lot of effort in to my channel. Maybe not as many people, or a lot of people, but the fact is I do put out at least 3-4 videos a week. So, you know, you've got to be, I know you were talking about gameplay videos and art videos. I would probably say, and this isn't a boast, this is just me stating a fact, I'd probably say that I've got one of the, apart from Kevin down the rabbit hole, I've probably got one of the most diverse range of videos. I mean, I do top 10s, I do comparing home versions, I do arcade versions compared to home versions, I do magazine readouts, I do interviews with people, I do my Friday waffle. So I do try and keep the channel, you know, keep it going. I try and keep it varied, because, you know, variety is the spice of life, apparently. So, you know, to try and grow your channel, you've got to be regular with videos. I mean, I know a couple of videos you put out were like 10-second videos, which is absolutely fine. It's a bit of a laugh, but I don't think that type of video is going to get somebody coming back. You know, that's the honest answer. I don't think you're going to get anyone coming back because of that. You know, you need to try and put content out that is going to make people go, oh, I like this person. And you were talking about gameplay videos. It's all about the person behind the microphone, behind the camera, rather than the game itself. So you need to get yourself out there. You need to try and keep feeding your audience, because if they like you, they're going to come back and your channel is going to grow. So that's going to be my tips. try and do something that don't make videos, and Swifto said this, don't make videos that you don't enjoy making. That's pointless. Why would you do that? No reason at all. Only make videos that you're going to enjoy. I do watch back some of my videos. In the old days I used to watch back all of my videos. I don't do that now, but make content that you're going to enjoy, because if you're not enjoying it, then it will come over in the video that you're not enjoying it, and chances are people will just switch off. So yeah, to summarise guys, are sub numbers relevant? To the individual, I would say so. They are also relevant because the more people you have technically subscribed, the chances are you're going to get more views. More views mean you're going to appear on search engines higher up, you're probably going to get more people, and if it's your thing, technically you're going to bring in more money as well. So anyway guys, that is my tuppence worth for sub numbers, etc, etc, etc. As always guys, thank you very much for watching.